Now, if you do not like today's cold and wet weather, that would be you were probably not happy with Punxsutawney Phil's Groundhog Day prediction. I am not. I said, me and Phil, we are not BFFs right now. Yesterday morning, Phil saw his shadow predicting 6 more weeks of winter. The official Punxsutawney Phil website says he has issued a correct forecast 100% of the time. But according to AccuView Weather, his accuracy rate is closer to 80%. I want to see what Chris Allen has to say about this, where we're going. But today on our web channel, WBKO.com, we're asking, do you make extra preparations before winter weather hits? You can tweet us your answer at WBKO_newsroom. Text poll to 34792 or log on to vote, then watch WBKO at 10 for those results.
First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
So Phil is he's saying in essence that he's always right. It's just the weather doesn't cooperate with what he says.
It's the weather that's wrong?
It's the weather that's wrong. Yes, always. Hey, I'm going to start blaming the weather. Yeah, okay. Can't do that, can I? Well, okay, we do our best, all right? Rodents or no rodents, it doesn't matter. We've got winter weather and some slick spots. In fact, was just hearing some information of a accident maybe on I-65 around the Kentucky 100. That'd be exit 6 in Franklin. We're double checking that to see the latest information from the highway department to see if anything's there, so we'll let you know. But in the meantime, looking at the radar this morning, there are some snow showers still falling, but this is about the end of it. As you can see, even back to the west of us, things are beginning to clear up very nicely. In fact, skies may even clear somewhat as we get rid of this last burst of snow shower activity out to our east. 29 degrees current temperature this morning. Well, let's check a couple of traffic cams. We don't normally do this, but we will in this kind of situation because we do have that possible accident that some of you on Facebook have been talking about. So evidently there's something going on northbound as you look to 65. This is the weather cam or the traffic cam from the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet right there at the Welcome Center, Kentucky-Tennessee state line. Mile marker 2. So this accident is at mile marker 6. That's the second Franklin exit if you're traveling northbound. They say that 3 semi-trucks are involved in that. We're going to double check that to get the very latest information and pass it along to you. And then looking at I-65 right here in Bowling Green, this is at Kentucky 234. Of course, we know it as Cemetery Road. Everybody is moving along nicely on 65, and most of the parkways and main roads are fine. It's the untreated roads or back roads that are going to be slick and hazardous, so exercise caution wherever you go this morning. And temperatures in a lot of cases are below freezing, and that means whatever rain fell yesterday or snow last night or this morning, well, it's freezing around the area with temperatures in the low to mid 20s, seeing upper 20s and even low 30s off further south and east of us, with a little bit of a northwest wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. That's producing some wind chill factors in the teens back to the northwest, in the 20s off to the east. Here is a live view from the weather cam, our AAA Systems weather cam in Litchfield. And as you can see, as folks mill about Kentucky 259 and US 62, well, there's about, a half-inch to an inch of snow there. In some places, like over toward Clarkson, Kentucky, northern Grayson County, there are some reports of maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches there of snow. 26 degrees currently in Litchfield. It is 29 here in Bowling Green with a feels-like temperature of 22 because of that northwest wind at 6 miles per hour. Again, Litchfield at 26 at this hour. Russellville at 26 with a dusting of snow or on the ground there in Logan County. Munfordville, you're starting out at 28. You've got a little light dusting of snow right there around your part of Hart County. 29 at the airport now. 41 Knoxville, the cold front just making its way through parts of eastern Tennessee. Nearly 60 in Atlanta, Georgia, while it's fallen to 35 in Huntsville, Alabama, and just 9 degrees up in St. Louis at this hour. We're 9 degrees colder than we were at this hour just yesterday morning. Well, this winter weather event did hit some places north and east of us, like Louisville, Frankfort, Lexington, anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow further north. West of us, it was a mix of snow and ice, a lot of sleet. In some cases, some folks said they had a ½ inch of sleet on the ground. In most cases, though, excuse me, too much warm air moved in with the system, and we're always going to be right there on the fence, so to speak, between the coldest air to the north and the warmest air to the south. And any kind of warm air kind of stunts the opportunity to get a big snow out of the system. So all those maps that were flying around the internet and social media about, here comes a big 6 to 10 inch snow or a foot of snow, we called it ridiculous a few days ago, and it's still ridiculous, so don't trust those things when you see them out there. We're always going to be in that kind of area that's going to be kind of wanting the bigger snows and not really getting what you hope for. But we always know the potential is there, and sooner or later our turn will come. We don't know when that's going to happen, but over the next few days it's going to be too warm for anything like that to happen. In fact, skies will begin to clear today. We'll get above freezing. We'll go back below freezing tonight. But here comes the next system. Already a big surge of moisture will come in during the day tomorrow. With the next storm system tracking a little further north, that means all rain for us, and some of the rain could be heavy during the day tomorrow and into tomorrow night, possibly ending as a little brief mix on Wednesday morning, but not too concerned about that. Snow ending this morning, or whatever precipitation you may be getting at the time, and some gradual clearing, a high of 37, 29 and partly cloudy for tonight. Tomorrow, a 100% chance of rain likely. We could even hear a rumble of thunder, believe it or not, a high of 45. That ending is a brief mix Wednesday morning. We get a break on Thursday, and then another system coming in, or a series of systems for the upcoming weekend. Mainly rain during the day, but once again, a little brief mix during the nighttime when it gets cold enough, but not enough to cause a big snow.